Canaltech especial Futurecom 2014, cobertura completa e entrevistas exclusivas do mercado de telecomunicações.
A tecnologia tem transformado a maneira como as empresas se relacionam não só com seus clientes, mas também com seus funcionários. Trabalho remoto é cada vez mais uma realidade, soluções de telecomunicações são cada vez mais utilizadas para diminuir custos, aumentar a produtividade e também aumentar a satisfação dos colaboradores. Para falar sobre essa nova realidade, convidamos Bill Hurley, que é CMO da Unify. A Unify é uma das maiores empresas de tecnologia e software de colaboração do mundo. First of all, thanks for coming, Bill. So, you've got some interesting numbers. You said in a study that 80% of us already work with someone, with some remote team.
That's right. That's right.
Isn't that a big number?
It is a big number, but if you think about it, Unify is all about the new way to work. It's all about how our employees and our colleagues are working, reflecting today, and how they want to work tomorrow. And the 80% number is really all about the fact that at some point during the day, or during the week, or during the month, you are going to work from your home, you're going to work from a train, you're going to work from a plane, and you're going to need to be as productive in that environment as you would in your office. And the ability to do that is really what we're talking about with these studies and with the whole concept of new way to work. People want to work in the environment they're in at that moment, and they need to be as productive in a train station as they would be back in the office. And so providing that capability, providing that vision is what Unify and New Way to Work is all about.
3G, 4G, internet, wearables, all these are very helpful on that thing.
Hugely helpful because the important thing we're trying to get to is why not about the technology, but about the conversation, right? So 4G allows you to forget about the technology, that you have less drop calls, less drop conversations, you can have video, and now I can be productive. If I'm thinking about, is the technology working, I dropped a call, that's not good, right? So you want to be able to take advantage of these new technologies, and these new technologies allow for the employee to be more productive more often in more locations around the world. And that's what's really exciting for us and why Unify is on this earth. We're really here to help people collaborate and to use context. So wearables, I have a wearable here. Being able to bring that information into the conversation and integrate it into the conversation is what really we're talking about when we talk about true collaboration, next generation, new way to work collaboration.
What about bring your own device? Is this something that's passed already? Or, I mean,
wow.
We're talking here about the millennials. They rather have their own things than using the ones that the company is going to give them.
Yeah. So, in a way, bring your own device is kind of past because if you as a company haven't solved for it, you're not going to get these millennials. You're not going to get them to come work for you. And you're not going to be able to get the very best employees. So if you don't have a strategy for bring your own device, you're not going to get the people who want to use their devices. And second, those people who want to use their devices, they want to work more. They want to be productive more time during the day if they can use their own device. So you have to have that capability in place.
You've got some other numbers are really interesting. You said you found out that 43% of the employees they rather have a flexible work than get a rise on their salary.
Yeah.
So that's another thing that.
Well, money can only take you so far, right? Money can't buy you happiness. Happiness is being able to work where you want to work, when you want to work. And so if I'm working for a company that allows me to do all those things and work at night, if I want to work at night, work during the day, have the ability to do video and voice, that's what's going to make people happy. And money only lasts so far.
And with all those good numbers and good things you've seen on the market, do you still find some companies that are a bit afraid of the remote office, of the remote kind of way?
They are, and this is a problem because these companies, they're hurting themselves by being afraid to bring in this new way to work concept. If they don't embrace it, those good potential employees will go somewhere else. And that's really what's so important for every organization is to understand that I need to give my employees the ability to collaborate, to be productive, to be happy, and to get the very best workers.
But why are they still afraid? security issue.
It's security. And there's a reason, there's a rational, understandable reason for that in terms of the security, but the technologies exist to protect the company. And so you can't hide from it, you can't ignore it, you must solve it. But it is solvable. It is something that can be addressed, and it must be addressed.
How do you address that?
Well, through security, through mobile device security, through data management security. It's not about allowing you into the network as much as what can I access inside that network, and making sure that I can only access the data that I'm allowed to access, or the information that I'm allowed to access, and nothing else. And that I can't keep it on my device if I'm not allowed to. And so when you think about how the new way to work worker is going to operate, they're going to need technologies that allow for you to be able to collaborate and safely, securely manage the data, and the enterprise knows that that data is being managed safely and securely as well.
Another interesting number of your study, 68% of the well-succeeded teams, they have people on diverse localities. Why do you think it's this point of having people at different localities help the whole thing?
It's diversity. So I'm from New York, you're from Sao Paulo. We think a little bit different. So we're going to look at a business problem from two different angles, and we're going to come up with a solution which is much more powerful than if all of the people are in New York thinking about it. You can't get as good a thinking and productive employee if you don't have that truly robust global way to approach and solve problems. We work in a global business world today, and so being able to have those diverse inputs is hugely important for the success of a corporation.
So they study new ways to work. Where do people can find out more about that?
So it's on our website at unify.com in the New Way to Work section, unify.com/NW2W.
Okay, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.